We're on the east side of the spirit realm. Review is gonna happen, gonna take the helm. Might not be much, but this is us. This is us. This is I am a spirit boy. I am a spirit boy. I am a spirit boy. And we're on the east side of the spirit realm. Welcome to another episode of sometimes people ask me if I have a plan for when I do introductions. That one I thought of in advance, and then stumbled on the execution, so it came out random anyway, so who cares? But yes, welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to tackle more Flaming and Freezing Spirit Academy. It's been about 4 weeks, so yeah, I thought I would return to the musical that makes everyone pull their hairs out. And we're doing so after wrapping up a major arc, I suppose. The talent show that was built up almost since the very beginning of the series has now come to a conclusion without the main character performing a song, even though they were hyped up to be the the person who was most likely to win. I guess they didn't win, so that's something, but at the same time, you really think that if you rehearse the song with someone, you're going to at least hear them perform the final thing. I don't know. Also, new spirits keep emerging because that's the usual, but the important thing was that at the end of last episode, we had a kiss. Dora and Rico realized they were singing about each other in the talent show, which is why they took the screen time that otherwise would have most likely gone to Fluffy from one of them. And after that, they seem to have confessed their feelings now because they were singing about each other, and they have kissed. And lo and behold, what does the description of this episode say about that relationship and its aftermath? Let's see. It's just another normal day at Spirit Academy. The spirits are more calm and relaxed after the Spirit Talent Show, all except one. Dora has found out that Mallory recorded her and Rico's epic romantic moment that she posted to TikTok just to get views and go viral. Dora and Rico are pretty embarrassed about this and might undo what they have done. Then Rico and the Snow Spirits get a better understanding that Dora has a short temper on her enemies. To avoid more problems towards others, Rico just might not be Dora's true lover after all. Maybe it was just a mistake. Is Dorco going to stay official forever, or will their relationship end up heartbroken? Well, first of all, Dorco have been together for about a day, so staying together forever kind of seems like a gross exaggeration. But and secondly, to avoid problems for others, Rico is considering breaking up with Dora by no fault of her own or his or like anything to do, just like, oh yeah, Dora is lashing out on enemies, which could have happened whether or not I was together with her. I must end the relationship and make her even more angry as a result of that. She'll probably retaliate in even harsher revenge against the people that ruined the relationship by proxy. At least from her perspective, this is going to go extremely well. So I guess we'll find out how that goes today. But of course, first, Ghosty.
Hello! Speaking of ruining relationships by proxy.
Yeah?
I'm here.
Okay. Which relationship are you ruining by proxy by being here? What?
It's the curse. It happens every time.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Every time I expect something to be bad, my appearance makes it worse. And speaking of worse, can we talk about today's thumbnail?
Sure. I'll put it on the screen. There we go. Look at Dora's eye. Before you say anything, look at Dora's eye.
Yeah, it's that side view. Like, I like it because it's accurate, but the eye is just a little bit too large, which makes
Yeah.
the rest of the head look inflated by proxy. Not
Dora
to
does seem to
mention,
have naturally large eyes, but not that large.
is that Dora's head is like a little too large in this side view. Just make it a teensy tiny bit smaller and you're golden.
Yeah, that is true. The rest of the side profile seems to be pretty fine, honestly. Even with the hand in the pocket, there's some nice attention to detail on that part, but just the head ruins everything.
Yeah, the head commands your attention, but for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah. Not to mention, of course, there's another almost clone of Dora that is in the left-hand side. So she appears twice in the thumbnail, reacting to herself, presumably, arguing with Rico. And the person who published the video isn't even in the frame. Fluffy seems to be observing from a distance, doing nothing, so I guess because main character she'll get involved to some extent.
Fluffy just appears for the conflict and she's like, hey, what are you doing? Stop it.
Get some help. Alright, just inviting KW because you asked to join. Alright, well, if the thumbnail is any indication, let's see what the actual video is like. Without further ado, on with the review. By the way, also switch browsers to see if the restream would be better on here or not.
Also, people sliding along the floor.
Yeah, sliding on the floor, and now I've paused on a frame where Fluffy seems to have duplicated herself, a la Sonic Boom. So
look at her legs.
Yeah, her 4 legs.
Ariel.
Exactly. Greco, my 4 legs. I'd need to layer 2 of her on the top of... She's not even, like, moving across the screen. She's not being keyframed. She's staying in place and everything else moving behind her. Why was it necessary to have 2 of her? I don't know. Speaking of 2 of something, here's a second guest. Hi, KW.
Hello, and I was completely stunned by seeing another person behind the same, like, eh? Did he make a mistake or something? So they were trying to cover up that mistake? Like, duplicate?
I guess, but the question was, why was it necessary?
I'm more concerned about how slippery this floor is.
Ooh.
That is true. It just seems to be on a slight incline, and people just, like, slowly gliding on it.
I would definitely be like...
Oh, in the opposite direction, never mind. They were gliding towards the right before, and now Extra at the back is gliding towards the left at record speed.
Jeez. Oh, look at them sliding!
I'm pretty sure I have seen Dante from My Street pull off a move like that to try and, like, woo a girl or something. I think he, like, slid on the floor at one point, like, scraping the bottom of his, like, toes with sand. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, every time the floor feels slick or whatever under my shoes, I'll just pretend I'm ice skating on the floor.
Like, I get it, this is Freezing and Flaming Academy, but that doesn't mean we have to cover the floors in ice, people.
This is true. Yeah, think about the flame demons.
And normal boy over there in the corner.
Yeah. Aren't you proud? There's already 50,000 views on it.
Jeez!
That's more people than know the parties involved.
Right?
Would therefore care about it. Oh, okay. Here we go. I think Dora, I do remember that Dora is a princess, so I guess that people would know of her by proxy, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, no, I can't believe you would do that. I can't believe you've done this. What?
I didn't do anything wrong. I just
just thought-
thought it was a surprise for me to see you confess to Rico, so I decided to make a TikTok of it.
Of course.
I just
they
thought
don't.
it was surprising for me. I just thought it was surprising for me. Okay.
That wasn't surprising. Like, there's such as school relationships. Why is it so shocking?
I know, but it wasn't shocking that they got a relationship. It was shocking that she found out about it. You know, it was shocking for her to be surprised. Mal, don't you understand? You're not allowed to record people without their permission. It's against the law.
No.
Actually, no.
If you're out in public, you are going to get recorded whether you like it or not because you're walking somewhere else when someone is recording a video. Like, if you're in a public,
I think you're both forgetting that that you know they don't live in our world.
I guess so, but still, like,
I mean, one of them did sing a song about being on the east side of America last time, but you know, most of the time America's not known to exist, and neither is anywhere else.
I was going to make a joke about this fantasy world being a one-party or two-party consent state.
Well, there's arguments for both, I guess, but also but also, from what I understand, I think it actually is legal to record someone without permission in Japan. I think they actually, I think Apple actually like had to do like an update on people's phones at one point to actually so that you could actually hear whenever a camera was goes off on a person's phone in Japan, so that because there's such an issue of people having photos taken without permission. I also know at one point the audio recordings are banned without the consent of the other person. I know that much.
yeah, you have to,
I'm watching it.
like all places you have to like have consent to.
I remember watching an anime at one point and there was like, you know, the yandere girl was going through like her diabolical plan or something. It's like, and so I've recorded you, and the subtitles just go like, "This is illegal. Do not do this."
I legitimately like how some anime would do that. Say, by the way, this is a fictional story. Do not actually do this. I think even actually one time Sonic from Sonic X, like
oh yeah, no, Sonic breaks the fourth wall, and okay, that's played off as a joke though, because Sonic is saying to people like, "Don't jump on like speeding cars, like going at record speed or something like that."
Right.
Yeah, like also like while the police officers like calls him out, it's like, "Hey, what do you think of the kids going?" Admittedly, Sonic has a long-standing history of PSAs.
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah. But in that situation, I mean, it was a comedy series anyway, so they did like police sirens or something on top of it, but they were still trying to say like, this is a high school drama. People probably can, in theory, replicate this, but they shouldn't do it.
Right.
Also, hi, Josh.
Hello.
I don't think it's against the law. I muted the video by accident instead of pausing it. My brain cells think it's perfectly legal. Oh, well, if your brain cells tell you it's legal, then that must be true.
I cringe at that line. I do not know why, but I cringe at that line.
Your Honor, if I may just address the defense, my brain cells.
Your brain cells? What does that have to do with anything with this court?
What's going on?
Mm-hmm.
A cringe line about brain cells. That's all you need to know.
Mallory, show her what you did. I'm so disappointed in the name of being honest.
What is these lines?
Okay, while we're on the subject of anime, this feels like a bad, like, 90s English translation.
It literally is.
I haven't seen such a terrible line since Happy Ready Go from an anime intro. Okay, I love how we just get the reaction instead of instead of being shown the video, which was already filmed, all you had to do was take like a 9:16 crop of your original footage and then just play that back. It wouldn't even have mattered that the angle would have been incorrect because it's Gacha. No one's actually. That's one of the things that I will say Gacha does not accommodate most of the time. Or just slide them back. That'll work. I don't know.
Mallory, did you really take a video of my oldest sister without permission?
I think you filled in older sister by yourself. My One-chan.
And Dora, you really did that?
Huh? Oh, it's not what it looks like. It's not what it looks like. But I did just tell her to show you the video, but it's not what it looks like. We only made out as friends for a solid minute.
Yeah, made us. Oh god.
My brain auto-corrected oldest sister because Dora is a little taller than Fluffy.
I think Fluffy's slouching. That might be partly why. I think they're twins, but that's also that. Yeah, I think the idea behind the two of them was the I think the idea behind the two of them was that because they have one parent of each of the different spirit kinds, that as twins they were born as one from one and one from the other. I think.
So kind of like what Mia and Alexander is one of them took over one parent and the other took the other form of the other parent. If you think about that.
That doesn't make any
form of
sense.
their parent?
Well, I mean, Mia is a wolf.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Alexander is a vampire, even though they're technically both of the same, half vampire, half wolf. But
that would be an amazing plot twist if they were actually clones of their parents. And that's what the real machine was the whole time. Just please don't worry about it. You and Rico had your first kiss, no joke. So I did line from Ghosty. Oops. Fluffy, shut up. And Mal, I'm going to tell the principal about this.
What is the principal going to do?
In some schools they do they do force you to take down videos. They're not I don't think that they're used allowed to, because it happens off school grounds, but they do they do try to discipline the person who was involved in that.
I guess
And
so.
at one point we had a whole newsletter about so my friend Leon Takshina, who I've mentioned many times on this channel before, at one point there was some people who were making videos of his Roblox character, and they constantly changed the name of them. They would re-upload them, go on different accounts or something, just because they were he had a whole thing about reporting people. So then retaliation, they would just constantly try to replicate that. So, and then I don't know if it was somebody who was at the school, but I do know that that he talked to the school about it, and we had everyone got a newsletter sent to everyone about Roblox. The newsletter just said Roblox and what about the dangers of Roblox, not the fact that it was a video recorded of somebody else using someone else's Roblox avatar while they weren't even in the game with them. What are you supposed to do in that situation? It's kind of like the Emily and Yandere dev situation. I mean, we're going to get a letter about Gacha. Actually, wait, they probably did do that one after I left. I'm not sure. I can't confirm or deny that, but it sounds like they might have had to at some stage.
Probably had to at some stage.
Yeah. I expect you to delete that video or else. In the name of solitude. You'll see. Have a nice day.
Jinx!
There, in danger. We need to decide who's voicing who, because we all seem to be jumping in today.
Okay, Jacob, Dora, I'm Fluffy, and KW is
Mal.
rose-haired Mal.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, Can you believe her? Your sister is so rude.
No, she isn't. She was just trying to defend the situation. What?
Defend. Yeah, if anything, she's trying to attack the situation, right? Because it's like against the situation's against her. She's not trying to defend Mal for what she did.
Sometimes it's okay to get angry and upset. Remember on my first day here, you and Annie were bullying me, and then you knew it wasn't right. So you became friends with me, and I want to keep that friendship.
Hey kids, welcome to Sonic Says.
Oh my god!
It's great to have a cool attitude, but sometimes it's alright to lose your cool. Just be sure to not take it out too badly on your friends. Unless they're robots, in which case, smash them to smithereens. And off we go. Da 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 da.
I can't.
How could you say that? I'm gonna whack you with my hammer.
I
Amy,
can't
I
believe
don't think you existed when the
Sonic-
show was made.
I can't believe
thought you weren't canon
Sonic
yet.
is taking me on an adventure.
KW, we're gonna have to be like Sonic and Amy for a video at one point.
Yes! I reacted like some Sonic Gacha stuff and there are what?
The Sonic fandom is ever pervasive. It's everywhere.
Mhm. All right, don't worry, Ghosty. You can be Rouge if we do that.
Yes!
Oh yes, mommy.
I was gonna say, yeah, I knew she'd be your favorite, so yeah.
I mean, who doesn't like Ruse?
Hmm.
Yeah, but
She's alright.
I didn't do anything wrong at all. Was there any time you heard me verbally or basically bully your sister just now?
Well, I mean, it's not the situation about just now, it's about what happened last night.
You took a TikTok video of her performing in a public space.
Performing in a public space. It's like, it's not what it looks like! We were just performing! It only looked like we were really, really, really into it.
Well, no, I agree with you, Dora. You should probably get that TikTok video deleted. Why, though? Okay, I'm gonna run down this situation from my perspective.
Yeah.
She performed
Okay, while you do that, I'll get the videos that Josh has sent me.
She performed that song in a public space.
Mm-hmm.
The song was already public to begin with. She just took a TikTok of a song that was already public, that you were performing publicly, and put it online.
No, the TikTok video is the TikTok video was like of Dora and Rico kissing.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, they were.
I thought it was like
after the talent show.
I thought it was of the song itself.
Oh no. I just sang that at the beginning because I realized that I could do the effect of the backup vocals from that.
But even then, it's like that kiss was not animated well. But at least they tried. I like when creators try new things.
Yeah.
It's really cruel to record somebody without their permission. Especially if it's my own family. You probably don't know how much trouble you'll be in.
Okay, so to contextualize, again, I'm pretty sure that Dora and Fluffy are both princesses of the respective spirit realms or spirit-like kingdoms. However, out of context, it's like, oh yeah, don't record someone out of permission, especially if they're related to me specifically.
Yeah, that's one of those songs. That's one of those lines that feels badly, dubbed.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, but get a load of this. I downloaded the images that Josh sent. So here we go. Feel free to share this episode to others as you wish. episode 7 ended up being around a normal length this time, and I hope you think this is the best one yet.
But well, I mean, if it gets better later in the episode, then maybe. But
As far as I'm concerned, that's a low bar anyway, so it doesn't really it could be. Inspiration: The Music Freaks episode 8, music in general. I'm inspired by the concept of sounds forming melodies. IRL events that I suffered through.
Wait, so was this based on? Wait, what? In real life?
No, not really sure. It could be the case that Misty Firefox was recorded at one point, and there's a TikTok of her kissing someone at some point. But I don't know. That we've only seen like one scene of this episode, so the life events might be something else. Misty Firefox sometimes appears in these reviews, so we'll ask if she does.
Maybe she'll explain it towards the end of the episode.
I don't know. As a millennial who doesn't understand TikTok, I don't really understand the conflicts.
Well, the conflict is I mean, it's the same as like any other platform. If someone had a YouTube video of you kissing somebody, you wouldn't want that shared around necessarily. It's the same idea. It's just that because TikTok is able to endlessly loop at the same waves as YouTube Shorts would, you don't even have to refresh. You can just keep watching the same thing over and over again. So one person could have seen it a bajillion times. Which might explain the 50,000 views actually, considering how few people know these two in general.
Okay. Can you stop lecturing me? Although Simon wants to delete the video.
Or the principal will.
Whatever. Now come on, classes are going to start.
I treasure our friendship. But you mess with my family? Whatever. Friends. After you've been known to bully me in the past. What on earth is up with her eye? Not the big eye, the small eye. It looks like she might be trying to squint or something. She has a nervous twitch now because of what's happened. Or it just could be that Misty Firefox forgot to resize one of the eyes when making this walk cycle.
Actually, one of the eyes isn't even the correct shape.
Hey, eye patch!
The eyes aren't even the same shape, so something like this would have had to have been deliberate.
Yeah, also look at that eye patch string. It's going over the hair. I think they had to draw that on. But there's already an eye patch strap that's going across the opposite direction. Why do you need two of those?
Wait, I didn't know there was two. But okay.
Yeah, everyone is walking faster than than Dora.
And that guy just appear out of nowhere.
Why does everyone have a normal walking speed except Dora today?
Oh, you can see the green screen. Jeez.
They're not sliding or anything, but still. Oh, now she speaks up.
Where are you going?
That's nice cafeteria background, admittedly.
Mythic Spirit Kid in that TikTok video.
So they know the Mythic Spirit Kid, but they don't know the girl who's been hanging out with him all the time recently, or that she's a princess. Maybe the issue is because Fire Spirit and Mythic Spirit together, and that tends to, I don't know. Even though Mythic Spirits, I think, was supposed to be a mix of fire and ice anyway originally, which means that at some point someone would have had to have, mixed together in a certain way. So that would just be a bizarre concept. Does this society obey the Hays Code or something?
I believe so. That was probably so embarrassing of her.
What was the act of kissing the Mythic Spirit itself, or the video, or the fact the video was recorded? That could be taken either way. Also, crying purple.
That all happened when the Spirit Talent Show was over, all because they sang love songs about each other.
Which probably means that they're not that embarrassed about kissing, because they clearly already had an attraction because they sang love songs about each other, and people know about that. But actually, side note, how do they know it's about like those two? They don't know them by name or anything. How do they know they sang to each other? Because wait, I guess Mal must have started recording during the time that Dora and Rika were talking about that, even though she just kind of, if that's the case, that was like the start of the conversation they had. So, if anything, Mal just followed them out, and it wasn't much of a surprise for her. So she lied earlier. There goes a liar. There goes a liar. Anyway.
Well, I was there and they were just boring.
Been practicing these dice aren't now. Well,
hey,
Queen.
Queen.
Oh,
Oh, that's a boy. Okay, Jacob, you put your fucking put your
hey,
voice
Queen.
into the machine.
How is it with your boyfriend today? Oh, into the machine. Okay.
Well, hey, Queen. How is it with your boyfriend today?
Oh, shut up. I'm already embarrassed enough myself. Oh, that was it. Okay. Once again, just ruined that background. They fade in a second later, but we already know that because it's FAFSA. That always happens. But nice posters in the back. It seems like there's a poster of Haley, so I guess that's another Music Freaks inspired moment in here.
There
was also a poster of Dora herself.
What angle view is that?
I think it's another side view. She's like doing this.
Wait, is that
Like
supposed to be? Wait, when did this video came out? Wait.
I enjoy the profile, but it also
The
looks.
entire series was like a couple years ago.
2 years ago. When did Kento came out? 2 years ago? Because that
You're trying to say
poster.
that's Isabella in the back there, right?
It looks like the poster from Encanto.
Yeah, I think it
Like,
got
that's before.
2021 or something, or maybe 22.
Interesting.
Please excuse the interruption. Mary Robinson, can you report to principal office, please? Thank you and have a nice day.
Guys, stop. I moved on from it, okay? All she did was take a video of Rico and I. You know that's why you've been called to the principal's office.
Also, I like the tweening, but it's
Little bit awkward.
Yeah, and also
Just a little
backwards
bit.
hand again from
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything about that, but
Well, we couldn't know. Hold up! Mally recorded us? When? I'm sure you've all seen it. I'm just gonna own it now, meanwhile, because freaking out, like, what's happened? It's in the part! Arm breaks. But why would she do that? Record her own personal lives and post it there for millions of people to see. It was 50,000 people, okay? That's still a lot, but it's not millions. Anyway, the other day I forgot of the Spirit Talent Show, and you know what? Okay, this is a thing that I think ProZD made a video about this at some point. Again, going back to anime, whenever there's multiple characters talking at once, and you're watching the sub version, you just have to have like layers upon layers of subtitles over each other,
Oh,
and no one knows what on earth is happening.
No, it's really bad. So like let's say they show you like a phone text or like a letter and it's in Japanese, and they would have like tiny text of what it says.
Yeah, all the texts are translated as well. Like
and
every
I
single one.
can't read that.
Like-
What does it say?
Yeah, it's like I appreciate the effort of making up usernames and other commenters about this situation, but there's only one text that's important. Can you mind highlighting which one that is, please? Instead of translating all of them.
Oh my god, this
Within,
anime
like-
that will. I probably will
At
never
least
go
on
back.
Crunchyroll or something, you can pause. That's fine. If
Yeah.
watching on actual TV.
Yeah, you can pause and everything. But
Yeah.
like there was like one anime on Crunchyroll, Tomodachi Games. I probably will never watch it again. I didn't really exactly enjoy it, but like because like the world's like watching them or whatever playing the games or whatever, and so they have like different color text. And so
Yeah.
when it translates into English, it will have the same color text, and I'm just like, no, I can't read that. The font is like.
Yeah, pretty much.
Uh,
All right, but as for the actual lines, the other day we got the Spirit Town show, and you know what? There's the thing, and then I bet your father's going to be too happy about it. Your father won't know about this.
what?
Oh god, how do you even do it with your arms? Like, my father probably doesn't even care. I'm very close to being 18 years old, and that's why I took the offer. I forgot what offer that was. I think that was like a deal they made in like episode 6 or 5. I don't know.
Oh god, what was that? Shortwave! Ah! It's like that SpongeBob dance.
I know which one you're talking about, yeah. We'd been together long enough to let it happen. And for both my shoulders to dislocate at the same time.
No, I don't like it.
Yeah, like as someone who's having to deal with like, you know, Gacha Life 2 custom poses now, I'm very, very aware of whenever there's like a dislocation or something going on now, so just more likely to notice it. Anyway.
Are you two going to stop talking, or do I need to give you both attention?
No, we're fine, miss. Just talk about personal stuff. Don't say that about a class. Also,
I
what class has
see.
armchairs now I think about it? And pictures of Haley from the Music Freaks, Isabella from Encanto, and one of the students in like a side profile? What combination is that?
Well, I assume you're not paying attention to the lesson at all. I'm not taking any more chances on interruptions, but to separate you. Rico, you can sit over there next to Tyler.
Oh no, but I love my armchair in the class. You know what? Or my couch in the class. You know what? Fine. Dora, we can talk about this later. I'm sorry, miss, I'm distracted, but I'll focus now. Hey, what's I doing? Oh, okay, I guess they just always have to... What? Dora again? Why does she get so many pictures in the... That's favoritism right there. Nothing much, just personal things I don't want to talk about.
The heads, jeez.
Oh, and why are you sitting by me anyways? What? The teacher just said your name. Were you not paying attention either?
Yeah, the teacher like put him over here. Like, is everybody just dozing off in class?
Apparently
Why
they
those
are.
two have cross? What?
Well,
They
yeah,
have-
they both have cross earrings. Remember, there is like there's one fashion store that is like very near to the school, which is like on the border. That's like a few students seem to go towards. That's one of Aiden's complaints earlier, was that not every single like fire or ice spirit would like go with the color scheme, and I said that's because there's like a store that's nearby that they have gone to in the past that will just like cater to everyone. Mrs. Anderson told me to sit here, obviously because I was talking to Dora too much.
Enjoy the sassy pose, but the twinning is still awkward.
Yeah. You mean your girlfriend? Oh, can you just be quiet now? I'm trying to focus on the lesson. Not you, moron. Not you, moron. Sorry.
Rico!
Wrong comma there.
Are you being serious right now? I thought you wanted to focus.
I do, but he started the conversation. Tyler, you should concentrate too. Well, I'm sorry.
If that's the case, then Tyler, you'll be getting detention today.
Well, excuse me, teacher.
No!
I really...
I really can't put up with spirits interrupting or taking over me anymore. This information is important. If you don't understand it, then you're never going to be good at fighting.
I mean, most of them have already, like, you know, held their own so far anyway, but... Yeah, okay. I guess in the real world where they have like other fights to do that aren't just amongst themselves. Okay. Look, I apologize for the last time, but do I have detention too? Why would you ask that? Just
Of
don't
course you.
bring it up. It's like, oh, I forgot to give you detention now. It's like that one kid that reminds the teachers about homework. Why would you do that? That was almost me. I did do all the homework I was required to, but I never brought it up myself. And just in case, I was looking out for people.
No,
Anyway.
don't worry. You did the right thing telling me Tyler started bothering you.
What? But that's not fair. No. Da 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 da. Hey guys, it's Sonic again.
Also, the back half.
You may feel like a dirty snitch talking about telling on your friends, but sometimes, once again, it is a-okay. You got a lot to focus on in class, and if you people are talking to you,
Might I say that
don't
how
know anything. Take
Half of
Aiden,
my-
for example. She constantly distracts me in class, asking me to marry her. No, get away from me, you stalker.
Also, look, half of Tyler's head just disappeared.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, he's got him cropped out, and his hand as well. Yeah, just the image. So I was thinking, that since you're feeling kind of down the dumps today, maybe we could go on our first date this weekend. What? Is this a joke? What? No, I mean it just to cheer you up. You know if I ask my father that he's definitely going to say no and flip out. Didn't you just say in the class that he won't care?
Someone is contradicting themselves, someone's contradicting themselves.
Like, it could be that
Contradiction.
Someone's contradicting themselves because they did not write a script.
like, it also could be that she's too embarrassed to go on a date, so she's just like making something up as an excuse to not go.
Well, she can try a bit harder than that. She tried about as hard as Star did when she wanted to avoid the date with Tom. I say, having just watched that episode like yesterday, I think. He doesn't even know we're really connected together now. But he did say I didn't care. Anyway.
Well, I mean, he might have seen that TikTok and already know about it.
Punch that dude in the face. He deserved it.
Just lift him up, yeets him away.
Yeet!
You got a point then to kill him, but we have to get real here. The dad's a boomer, doesn't understand TikTok.
Also, how do you know the name of random extra number 5?
I think because like they're actually like classmates. Again, there's the friendship group is so vast at this point that it just kind of feels like everyone's an extra sometimes. So like this character I do vaguely remember, even though he hasn't done too much to maybe remember his name.
The math
Anyway.
doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I'll think about the date. I don't know how I'll feel about it, especially if we've been boyfriend and girlfriend for only a day, not even an entire 24 hours. It will be last forever, says the description.
If it's been only a day, then it's been about 24 hours. Right?
Well, I think it's more of a case of they got together like during the night, now it's the next day, but it hasn't been 24 hours itself.
Okay, fair enough.
And obviously it's up to Dad, who won't care. Kaylin, don't tell him about this.
Also, I love how this song is massaging both of my ear channels at the same time.
Yeah, this one is this one they've played like a couple of times, well, many times actually over the course of the series. I always forget about it until like I hear it again.
We'll be going back to the Flaming Palace to play Xbox and vibe to Waterworld bands. Waterworld band?
I mean, as far as we know, there aren't any water spirits, but maybe they just discovered them off screen recently. They formed a band. I don't know. I'll trust you this time. That's our teleporting music. We play it whenever we enter a room. One of them pulls out a phone, like turns it off.
We need to talk to you, Dora.
Yeah, what's been up with you? You suddenly changed your personality.
What do you mean?
What?
What? You haven't interacted with her at all since the talent show. What are you talking about? In fact, I don't think you spoke to her during the talent show. How about you just leave? It's none of your business.
No wonder these two are featured together. No wonder these
Yeah.
two are featured in a group in the thumbnail. This is exactly the same order they were placed in, too.
Apparently. We're your friends. We want to know what's going on with you and how you're feeling.
Hey, out of
Good
her
one.
business.
Listen, I apologize for being harsh on all of you. I never really wanted to be so selfish of myself.
Good old FAFSA.
Yep.
Also, what are you doing here, Sapphic girl? Go find Fluffy in a closet or something.
Yeah. Also, did you say like? Wait, do I still have that thumbnail loaded? I think I'm. Yep. Yeah, it's still here.
Oh, yes.
That is her too. It's not the sister.
We just need to take them both out of. We just need to put them both in the closet and take them back out.
Mm-hmm. But do you want to know the real reason why I'm like this sometimes? Probably because fire is a very unstable element. You have to like control your anger in most iterations of fire users ever. I mean, just think about Tom.
Water, earth, fire.
Yes. And yes. Oh, obviously Zuko's the prime example most people think of. I just said Tom because, again, I just finished that series yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
Of course, tell us. Is there something I've never known before? That sounds like a song.
What?
Something I've never known before.
Also, we're constantly switching songs with almost no like tempo between them. We just switched from pure imagine.
Tell me
switched-
about yourself. Tell me something I've never known before.
We switched from pure imagination to hard dubstep to now we're getting into emotional music. I'm feeling some sort of emotional whiplash.
I do appreciate varying up different music to match the tone of a scene. I would argue that hard dubstep does not suit the tone of the scene where your friends are concerned about you. I would have started the pure imagination one. That was, wouldn't be perfect, but it'd be something there. I don't know.
Yeah, we're concerned about you.
This is why I bring up fake love a lot of the time, because that's, like, again, a prime example of that happening.
I'm sick of this fake love. Fake
Yeah.
love.
Which, I mean, like, thematically, it matches Taming the Bad Boy. Like, on a conceptual level, just not whichever scenes it was usually chosen for. There's lots of people out there who can be short-tempered, and I'm one of them. So, explanation, I'm short-tempered because I'm short-tempered, thank you. You see, back a few years ago, when I was 13, I came across some mean ones, I guess you can say. Mr. Grinch?
Oh, it's you and young Florence.
Yeah.
Before she gained her really dumb nickname.
Yeah, and I guess she's able to survive in the fire realm now, because I'm pretty sure that the spirits like have trouble if they're in each other's realms for a prolonged time, which is also why the families did not stay together. You gotta wonder how and when the two parents got together, though. But anyway, maybe somewhere in like the middle range.
Like-
Maybe they got together during school.
Also, maybe it's a thing to where because Florence is technically a hybrid, she can walk around in the flame dimension.
I guess, but in the opposite way, I think Dora had problems in the ice dimension before, from what I vaguely recall. I don't know. Also, it's weird that like Dora's wearing like, more layers of clothing than Florence actually is. I guess because Florence is immune to the cold, maybe? Is that why? I don't know. I was just playing with my sister outside until they came around and started teasing me.
Hey, yeah!
Also, I like how Florence just kind of backed off screen when these three appeared.
Yeah. Hi, we were just playing freeze tag. With actual freezing. This is my sister Fluffy. Feel free to join in. Oh, sure, I'll join. This is not what I thought you meant.
We just need to ask a few things. I'm not playing whatever freeze tag is.
We just need to ask you some questions. Sounds boring.
Sounds boring. I just wanted to know if you dig gold, like putting your finger up your nose sort of way.
Now, I'm not saying you're a gold digger, but you're not messing with no nose boogers. And where did you get those clothes from? Hold on, can you slow down? First of all, I would open my finger up my nose if I wasn't around anyone. And I apparently got this out from my adopted brother at Christmas. What do you mean apparently? Was the tag wrong? Or did it just say Santa or something? Is Santa canonical to this universe? Is Santa an ice spirit?
Oh, God. And that's and that's the reason why he only comes around once a year, because
he can't survive there long enough. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the ice world actually has a bunch of Christmases that the Fire Emblem doesn't know about, so they only get one. Also, you have an adopted brother? How selfish! I don't know if I love it or hate it. How selfish! I want a brother. Do you not consider having me adopt him?
Did you not consider adopting me?
Exactly. Come on, enough of this. Can we just play? Fluffy is waiting.
no,
No, I agree with my
agree
friends.
with
It's a
my
boring
friends.
game.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
No, I agree with my friends. It is a boring game. You look nonsense to me.
What does
By the
nonsense
way,
look like
do
exactly?
you have any social media like Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat?
You play terrible games, but would you like to consider adding me on social media? I do, sub for sub. My father would never let me use those apps, which implies that he doesn't use them himself and therefore would not know about the video?
What?
Jeez,
Jeez, we just wanted to be your friend. Like, maybe we could have a sleepover and play Roblox.
Okay, sure, but read this newsletter from my school first about the game. Okay, change of angles. Nice. Oh, we even have a movie night. I need peanut butter.
Oh my god, I know that. I know the song.
That actually does sound nice, though. Like, that's an idea.
I like peanut butter cups.
I do as well. I also like movies. Our mothers brought us these clothes.
Our mothers brought us these clothes too.
Well, that's good for you. I didn't even have a mother. She passed away to fight her dad a long time ago. Oh, so I guess that's why they're separated. But wait, hold on. But Fluffy's mum has been shown on screen, right?
Yes.
So she's not dead then.
Yes.
Unless they're half siblings, but that doesn't work because they're twins, right?
I thought they were. How are they related? What? Oh god! But I'm really wish the Misty Firefox were here right now. Anyway, well, you seem pretty sus about it because that's the word to use in this situation.
Wow, your mother was murdered by your father? That's pretty sus.
I mean, I suppose it was in the moment, but they did figure it out fairly quickly.
Also, it is like kind of sus on legal terms, but I think she's not talking legal terms.
I don't think this child knows about the legal terms, probably. It's true, though. Well, we don't believe you one bit. All we wanted was to be your friend, and you're making a whole bunch of lies. Or one single lie, I suppose. We didn't question anything else you said. And I said, no, go be friends with someone else your own size. Which is still me. You're just further up on the screen. That doesn't mean you're bigger. So let me get this straight. Someone did not believe your tragic backstory, and this is like the excuse for your short temper. Like 3 random kids came up and was like, yeah, they called your game boring or something like that, and that was really what did it for you. Like,
do you see the music feeds?
Josh,
What?
I'm on episode 7. So no, I do not see it. Is this like the reason? Is it like a Xander tie-in or something? That's why Xander is such a sourpuss all the time.
Wait,
Is
what
that why?
episode of Music Fix are you on again?
7. Well, yeah, because we just finished episode 6. So
Right. So that doesn't really make sense because we haven't seen episode 8.
Yeah, Misty
So,
Firefox is
Josh-
episode 8, but yeah, Josh did not remember where we were at, I don't think.
Yeah, I do, because I'm like, I don't think we're on episode 8. Like, do I need to check, like, the streams that Jacob did and everything? Like...
Yeah, no, we're not. But my guess is that Xander got bullied by 3 people at once and then decided to make that everyone else's problem. It was probably Jake and crew back in the day, like the 3 of them or something. That's my guess.
Josh, don't say anything. No spoilers. Is she swimming away like Sonic?
Okay.
I just got abandoned. All right then. Hey, talk to me. What happened?
Oh no, she became Mira! Oh no!
Hey,
I was 5 paces away. What happened? Yeah, she did become Mira.
Oh no, she became Mira! Guys, great. Now we have to fight a flame virus or something like that to like help her or whatever. Like, oh no.
Yeah, that'd be terrible. There's like overheat her circuits. Which is also a way to beat FNAF, by the way. Just raise the temperature inside the pizzeria until all the animatronics overheat.
Why did no one think about that though? Like the only thing, yes, fire and FNAF 3 and FNAF 6. Like,
yeah, I've mentioned EMPs cutting the power supply. You know what? That needs to be a theory. That needs to be a FNAF theory. How to beat FNAF for good. Just cut the power.
But then people like, but here's the thing, the souls are possessing the animatronics. Yeah, have you seen the FNAF movie? Guess what Mike did? He literally electrocuted them with water, and they've been shut down, even though they were possessed with souls.
Yeah, as far as I know. I mean, if you think about it, like our souls, or our brains at least, are piloting the vessels that we inhabit, and those can malfunction, and those can like shut down. So yes, by those rules,
We can also go into comatose states, to which our brain is still active while our body isn't functioning, which to me is kind of terrifying.
Oh yeah, absolutely is. That's like one of my.
I don't. No, I don't like that.
Yeah. That's the true horror of FNAF. Actually, is when wait, that's why there's like that bad ending back there. It wasn't like a good ending, a bad ending where like they had like the images of the heads on the heads are like whether like the eyes were lit or not. The eyes were lit was the bad ending because they were still trapped inside. The good ending was if they had escaped.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see why, because the bad ending would be is like they were if they were decapitated heads that could never move again for the rest of eternity. Yeah, exactly.
No, they just like bounce like da 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 da.
You just see like the jaws moving, like going.
Also, the text is colored fedora, but Fluffy's mouth is open.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, it's because she's explaining it to her right now. Yeah, there we go. These kids were trying to be my friend, but they were teasing me first. I know that you're deaf and therefore couldn't hear 2 paces away from you, but yeah. I don't know what to do. Nothing. You left, they didn't follow you. You can just keep playing the game. What is there to do right now? Not file charges, because you did attack them with fire, so that wouldn't go well, but... But you just use your power to get them away
to get them away from you. What if they come back?
If I got blasted with fire, I wouldn't want to go near the person again.
No.
Actually, I would, because I want to figure out how they did it, but, you know, I keep my distance first. You know I could have hurt them, and I don't care. They were causing the trouble first. That's a good question. Can fire spirits be harmed by fire, just on its own?
I don't know. That is a good question.
I guess firebenders can get burnt, because that's what happened to Zuko, but he wasn't really resisting or, you know, trying to... anyway. It's not like I can give up a reputation for them. What reputation? They're complete strangers. What reputation are you talking about?
What?
Like, this is... Like, this is what I can... I see that a lot of people with, like, you know, like, social anxiety or something that will like, overthink, maybe, like, what will someone think of me in this situation? And I know that I'm usually the person who goes, well, they're a complete stranger. You'll probably never see them again for as long as you live, so who cares? So I can get why people would be concerned about that, but I don't think that anyone has ever said, like, they will, like, tarnish their reputation. Because that implies that everyone will find out about it.
Meanwhile, I'm just gonna scoot in here, me as someone with social anxiety. For me, when I encounter strangers, I'm thinking, oh, good lord, how do I not die?
Which again, I can understand that, but do you ever think about, like, your general reputation if you, like, you know, do the wrong thing in front of them and it, like, gets back to people who actually know or something?
No.
Exactly.
I'm, like, doing something in front of my friends. But even then, as anyone who knows me is, I'm not against making a fool of myself in front of my friends. I do it all the time on Gacha review.
Exactly. And like even off camera, we have like a lot of stuff we could leverage over you that we just don't use because we don't need to.
For once, I had my first public bomberism in a while.
I actually don't know what that is.
For anyone to quickly explain, a bomberism is when I'm thinking about something that should have stayed in my head, but I say it out loud randomly.
Okay, I see. Yeah.
Like, for instance, murder is a common topic between people who secretly want to die.
Okay.
I said that during one of the Christmas Never Have I Evers.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I don't remember what we were talking about, but I clipped that moment, and I sometimes go back.
Yeah, I was thinking more like on like the level of like stuff that like you have told us or something.
There's someone new in the chat, I think. Olivia?
Yes, yeah, Olivera, it seems.
Hello.
In the stream, I don't recognize you. Yeah, I was thinking like your only straight cartoon crush, for example. Like we've
Yeah, my only hetero cartoon crush. I don't know where he came from. He just kind of appeared one day.
Well, I know where he came from now. I would never have thought about that because I had never seen that show, but yeah, I'd heard of it at least.
I like people who can intimidate me.
Interesting, because the one clip I saw was not very intimidating, so maybe I just looked at the wrong clip, clearly. But okay. It's not like I can give up every... Oh, I read that already. So you see, that's how I became short-tempered. You know, ignorant children. I don't accept being treated that way.
Like,
You may not understand too much because it was before I met you. But then they would have known her to be this way anyway, but okay.
also, did they just switch entire places while they were... Did they walk and talk? Because they were in a different location
Most
before.
likely. Most likely.
I do remember a bench on the other background, but I think they changed backgrounds to try and like imply a different angle, maybe. I understand and feel bad for you, but I just need a break from you. What?
What? Eh?
Do I need to bring up Tom for a third time? No, I'll save that. Yeah, so this is why I guess there was like a bit of an issue, but I mean, okay, so she vaguely yelled at some people. The entire class was like annoying her before, and he just found out why fairly recently, and he decides because of that is a breakup. I feel like even if without like a short temper or something, you still get annoyed about, you know, a video going viral with you. I mean, Afmao had that happen to her a bunch of times in
Also,
Fanboy University, or just like
when-
rumors. There weren't even like actual confirmed video footage. It was just rumors, and it really did start to annoy her. And we saw like angry Afmao for probably honestly one of the last times in the series, but you know.
Also, didn't you guys just like get together, like start courting officially like yesterday?
Yes,
Why
they
are you
did.
already like taking a break?
Yes, like I just need a break from the brief, less than 24 hours confirmed time of this. Yeah. Layla,
Well-
Josh, Evie, can I stay at your place for a few nights? Did they move in? I just missed out on that.
What?
I need
don't-
equal time with everyone, and school does not
Yeah.
accommodate for that, apparently. I thought you weren't comfortable there. I think the last time he was at their house, there was a storm going on.
Yeah, there was a snowstorm.
Yeah. I know, but because I'm with you guys, it's not as bad as I think. As you think in general, like what?
What?
Okay, you got a point. Does he? Does he have a point? What was it? I don't know. Bye, Dora. I'll see you in a few days. I'm just gonna skip school to take time to process the first meltdown of my girlfriend of mere hours. I hope you understand.
Well,
No. No, I don't understand. What is this?
What's happening?
But
I
Rico,
do not know what's happening.
don't leave me, please. I'm sorry. This is goodbye for now.
What do you mean?
I don't think What is
What?
I don't think I truly love him that much anymore.
What?
Okay.
Okay. So again, I was trying to stay away from talking about Star Versus again, because again, I watched.
Okay, wait, no, stop.
yesterday.
Before you start talking about Star Versus, I'm
Storm.
going
Yeah.
to talk about something else.
Go on.
This is a PSA for writers. If you don't feel comfortable writing characters in relationships, either because you don't have experience yourself or don't know anyone who has romantic experience, don't pursue romantic plot lines.
Sorry, if you want to do a PSA, da 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 da. Hey, aspiring writers, it's Sonic. Romantic relationships are really cool to write, except for mine. Mine tend to be awful, but that's beside the point. If you're going to... This is what I mean. Everyone run. Anyways, I'm just talking about writers today. And so, if you want to write better relationships, then that's great. But if you don't feel comfortable with it, whatever you do, don't build them up over the course of the entire series, only to break them up instantly, because that is idiotic. That's no good.
That's no good. Like, for this moment, I know you were going to bring up Star vs, but I haven't watched Star vs, so I don't care.
I only watched
Like-
like
I was just gonna say that there is a couple that gets together within the penultimate episode with almost no build up of or proper build up of why they would be together or whatever their feelings for each other. It was a bit iffy, and this was the same thing, but in reverse is all I was going to say, where there was a bunch of build up. They stayed together for a brief moment, and then not the end game because it's immediately undone.
Like, I would... Like, this is a symptom of a larger issue. The writer doesn't know how to write two characters in a healthy relationship, or a relationship at all. So they're just like, hey, you know these characters you've been looking forward to for basically the entire season getting together? Yeah, I'm not sure how to write a competent or a healthy relationship. And screw writing them in an unhealthy relationship, because I know that isn't what you want, my dear audience.
Yeah, which, I mean, it's kind of like symptomatic of the whole like will they won't they thing, where everyone like waits for characters to get together in like the final episode or season finale of something. I mean, I did that myself at one point, but they stayed together for like, the other seasons, so I feel like I'm not that bad. Anyway, point is that happens a lot. There's like, you know, that seems like the end point, and then like nothing else after that. Fortunately, nowadays we're getting a few more series where there'll be like characters in relationships for a bit longer, without having to, you know, build up an end game and tease it for excessive amounts of time. Just look at the Owl House, for example. But yeah, we need more of those because people need more examples of how to do that.
We need more examples of relationship in media. We need to teach the kids how to write.
Yeah.
I know that you like me, and it's kind of frightening.
oh, I forgot.
Standing here
They
waiting.
usually have right, okay. Right, I forgot.
You know the song, do you?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not seeing the Music Freaks episode 8 inspiration. I'm seeing the episode 1 inspiration here because I mentioned in the last episode of My Passion that we reviewed that Sing on Rooftops, you know, is a fine idea as long as there's guardrails in place. At least this one they do. They did that in Music Freaks as well. I wonder if she's going to start fighting monsters or something while she's up here. Oh wait, that means that the new love interest is going to come in now.
Oh no, and then it's gonna be a whole 3 triangle. Oh.
It's gonna be Mal. Mal actually filmed the TikTok out of jealousy to get Rico out of the way, and now she's gonna swoop in.
Hello, it's May Fenton. Welcome to the reaction live stream. I don't know why I did like this, but that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
I am KW. This is Ghosting, and this is Jacob. Great, we meet everyone. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
And I became the
Hello,
Yeah,
it's May
Definitely
Fenton.
episode 1 inspired because this also happens. Jake sings like the front of the screen as well, playing with multiple perspectives. I'm a huge fan of you guys. Oh, but wait, you are? I'm surprised. I'm only surprised because I don't recognize your username. So
Well,
I'm glad.
welcome,
I can
is
find it
May
comment.
Fenton.
What?
Oh, okay.
Wait,
hold
we
on.
have another new person!
Is this like one person on multiple accounts messing with us?
Oh my god, if it is, I'm scared.
Like none of them have profile pictures. Cut to the next one having a profile picture. It's really
sides, my
wrong.
freckles and bright eyes. Sometimes,
More like your freckles and giant eyes.
but now you're so far away and I'm down.
They're not. It's not far away, actually. The ice spirits live very nearby.
Feeling like a face in the crowd. I'm reaching for you, terrified. 'Cause you could be the one that I love.
Except
Like-
you just said that he wasn't.
You
like a
want
second
to
ago.
dump him!
Yeah, it's like, oh no, please don't leave me. I don't love him. You could be the one that I love. Like,
To
what?
be honest, this is kind of one of the reasons why I'm trying to avoid Taylor Swift songs, because most of the time it has to do with romance. And what is
Yeah, I guess-
I
I guess that wouldn't like match with a lot of your series. Maybe.
No.
I mean, it depends. I guess depends on the series.
No. If anything, there is one thing I maybe. Well, I mean, like one series, maybe, but at the same time, I choose a different song. So, like.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, okay, look, this
you
is how.
could get a copyright claim because of DMCA.
No, but here's the thing. So, like, I'm writing scripts now and also, like, writing books, right? So, if I'm doing, like, a scene where I would listen to music. So, if I wanted to write a romantic scene, I would listen to romantic songs, but I am very selective because I need to get the right emotions for them. If I don't get the right emotions for them, then it all fails completely because I want a specific type of relationship, whether it's tense or soft or cutesy or adorable or angry and hatred, and
Also,
Yeah.
like, this song would have been greatly placed before they broke up instead of after.
Yeah, like what if there was like a montage of their actual date and she was singing to him? Maybe.
You're on your alt account, so you will know. So we will know this account. Wait, we know who you
That
are?
account? I mean, if this is your main account, then it's not that well disguised. If it's a different person, then that's a huge coincidence. But fair enough.
I could be the one that you dream. Message in a bottle is all I can do.
Oh wait, hold on. Is episode 8 of Music is the one was like I think Aiden mentioned "Loved by Your Love" or something like that as like one of the songs, and I think he said like Jake jumps off of the roof in that. So maybe this is the inspiration now. I think. Oh, and it became Dragon Ball. Fair enough. Or actually, I was going to say KW, get the Japanese right. Also, KW, come and tap and tap and tap and tap.
Look, I don't want to say. I only heard the one word "kame." Look.
Okay, fine. All right. In that case, Starburst is a Cloud 2. Imagine she like goes to the house, like it rings, like does like pulls a mysterious
don't like
possible
the
father
look
of
she's giving me right now.
baby and Angel, and leaves the message on the doorstep and runs away. It's like where that comment was earlier, at least not there.
Like, that does, like, say one thing. Like, this relationship lasted 24 hours. They didn't even go on a singular date.
Yeah, exactly.
They talked about a date, but then they just
Yeah.
kind of fumbled around each other.
These days I'm restless. Work days are endless. Look how you made me,
Work days are endless. You go to school.
but time moves fast.
Who on earth is that?
Probably her
That's not-
dad.
That isn't Rika.
Faster,
That might be her stepbrother.
Yeah, it's probably her
Oh yeah,
stepbrother or her dad.
the elusive adoptive brother that was mentioned briefly. Which also, we found out that they have another sister who's the librarian at the school. They just found out that this family is much larger than we thought it was every time at the episode. Ah, Angel Autumn. This feels more like a real account.
Cause now
Oh no! She went into Fight at the Fridays!
Hmm? What?
Because she said Fight at the Fridays because
Oh, yeah,
there was
because of
a-
the background. Yeah. I
Yeah.
forgot about
Oh, she's dialing Mara.
Oh yeah, of course. There was the flame virus, you see. Similar took all their eyes. You still like the word crowd that was like an extended note, but you like cut away from the crowd way too quickly.
Oh, whoa, that.
Yeah.
No, you
That was a
won't.
nice band.
Don't. You
And
are-
yeah, of course, because we're going back to the chorus again, so it's a different angle, a slight filter with more overlay effects. That's like every chorus that that Misty Firefox
Do
does.
something different for once in your life.
I'm gonna cover my eyes until the song is over.
Okay. The sausage fingers, says Angel Autumn.
Listen, we all start at some place in our artistic journeys.
Yeah.
Also, I cover my eyes during FAFSA music videos because there's too many overlays and
Yeah,
stuff
that's
on
true, yeah.
screen, and it hurts my face. And I'm worried that's going to happen, so I'm preparing myself accordingly.
Right. Oh, okay, hold on. Open your eyes just for this one ear still image.
This is like some sort of fractured glass effect.
I think it's meant to be, but there's no fractures. There's no like area where the glass shards would be in this situation. So no, it isn't. Yeah, it's just don't pretend. I did not have that skipped. That was the restream, or the song just jumped ahead. You go to the same school, so yes, you'll see him again.
You two are good friends. You guys have the same friend group. Of course you'll see him again.
Yeah. She multiplied. A fire user that multiplies. It's Heckapoo. It's Star versus again.
No!
Yeah.
Stop.
Now you know how I feel when we talk about FNAF.
Star versus the forces of brain rot.
If you keep throwing that thing in the air, it's gonna keep coming back to you, so I'll never get to it.
She got her in the mouth.
I hope it gets to you, throws it 90 degrees in the air. Ah yes, thank you for fast forwarding footage that wasn't even part of the chorus to pad out this music.
I thought Rishi was trying to catch up. I was like,
No, not this time. Not this time.
Like, as I mentioned, I think in a previous...
why are you like?
I think, as I mentioned in a previous video, playing something back with a slight... Like, I think it was something about what we thought was a memory loss episode, but was it a memory loss episode? Playing a video, like, backwards of a character's life can symbolize, you know, going backwards as in forgetting.
Mm-hmm.
But this isn't that. This is just padding out your music video because you can't come up with any like new things to composite.
Yeah, and on top of that, so, like rewinding footage that doesn't have like the person singing can work, but because most of this is the person singing, it's like
Do what you did for the other music videos and like give us a few still images.
Yeah. If anything, that is more Music Freaks inspired. Just hits him in the face.
Like, you want to know what I'm imagining? It just hits
Hey
him
sis,
in the...
play something on the guitar.
I'm also imagining it hits his face, and just for a second it just floats there, and then it's like the Gmod collision noise.
Yes!
He's like holding it, and the bottle is like freaking out in his hand with the Gmod collision noise, and it's like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, this must be from Florence's sister.
Hmm. Then throw it properly.
Or like throw it at him in a public setting.
Hey, I think you dropped this. I did? No, I'm trying to get it to Rico. I'm just terrible at throwing and aiming. I wanted to see some magic happen, you know? You wanted to, see some magic happen with my boyfriend of less than 24 hours.
My mom called me to ask if I need to use the bathroom because I guess she thought she saw someone need to use the bathroom. I was like, no,
Okay.
I've been in the live stream.
All right. Haven't you also asked you for confirmations if you wouldn't just go yourself? I'll try use some magic, okay? Great.
Who's she talking to?
I don't know. Someone off screen. Hey, what are you doing with those? Take them back. Those what? Did you steal Rico's horns? I have some important observations on them first. On what? What are you talking about? You're not holding anything.
It looks like she's a mixture. It looks like she's a mythic spirit too by the look of her eyes. So it could be that, this horn shape is just kind of default for mythics.
Probably. I mean, Rico does also have one blue and one red. That's why the thumbnail has the border color. Fine. Make sure they go back to Icy Village where they belong when you're done. Icy Village. There's an entire hemisphere of this planet that is covered in ice, minus a bit of the forest, I think. And there's a place called Icy Village. Isn't that something like? Yeah. Okay. Fine. I'm just gonna head off to my neighboring city, Concrete Town.
Also, you guys have the best accent.
Oh, really? You like my accent right now? Oh, thank you so much. I've been, growing this
Stop
accent.
it, KW. You're embarrassing yourself.
Oh, you like my accent? I'm going to change it immediately upon receiving the compliment.
Yes, it is, because we all know I've been using a fake accent, and this is my real one.
Now can I to keep that up for the rest of the video? That's the challenge.
I will indeed. Challenge accepted.
All right. Oh, another musical change. It's the main character now. I think I used
up my power for today.
Doing what exactly? What have you been doing this whole episode? Yeah, where are you? What have you been doing for this whole episode? The main character just shows up in a random scene, not questioned. What? It's like having a Zane-chan episode and going to Aphmar in the desert. Something was missing here. How long is this? According to Misty Firefox, a normal length.
Something ain't right. Oh. We died.
What? Teleport? Oh, it just happens that Dora's the one person who sees her here. Even though she was just in school moments ago, we don't know if there's a desert or something nearby. Fluffy, are you okay? What are you doing late here on the ground? Oh no, main character Summer. It's not safe for you to... Oh, you feel so hot. I need to get you back home.
I'm sorry, I think I used all my power I could today in one class I had with Norman and Mallory.
You know, the Deojar's voice actually works now. Dorbeck has no more energy. As someone who does Gacha, I'm very confused on what is happening. We all also do Gacha, and we're all also confused. You're not alone.
This is probably far worse than Clomai Season 1's finale!
I don't think Angel Autumn knows what Clomaya is, but for the record, yes, it is worse than that.
Check out KW series on Live Channel if you are curious about Clomai.
Yeah. Well, it's actually called Kryptonite Magica and Othera. We call it Clomai for short because it's a very, very long time. It's kind of like this title. We call this series FAFSA because Flaming and Freezing Spirit Academy is too much to say.
Yes!
Thank you so much for getting me back home. It's a great pleasure, and you're a great sister.
I guess now she's going to start freezing away. No problem. Now go rest so you feel better. Oh, okay. We've gone from silence to this now. Oh, hey. Oh, look. Angel Dust is visiting us from the depths below.
Angel Dust, I never watched your show, but your
A
son
character
is
from an
my
actually good musical. Don't worry. So it's a character from an actually good musical coming here to help us out. That's what's important.
Oh, look. It's Angel Dust of Has-Been Hotel fame.
You give me poison, you give me poison. Da, 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 da. That sounds stuck in my
We have
head.
Angel Dust and Angel Autumn. It's very Angel. This chat is very Angel heavy, but yet Aiden isn't here.
Where is Aiden?
How many characters are there? Yeah.
Too many.
Yes.
There are quite a
what's
few.
worse,
Very large
this show or ponies? Let's think about it. What show?
That's actually a tough call.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna say maybe this because Ponies at least was able to pick a couple of main characters, even if one of them vanishes for 20% of the entire series. There was still somebody else to pick up the reins.
That is good. And I forgot. To me, I already felt the challenge, didn't I? Never mind.
Oh, you tried.
It's Angel Dust's fault! It's all your fault, Angel Dust!
What?
Don't blame Angel
You guys
Dust.
deserve more views. Thank you. My watch hours are declining, and I'm very afraid. I'm gonna have to grind May again because as soon as it hits at that point in the year cycle, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, it's gonna go down.
Well, I mean, if you need something more to explore, maybe to get more views, we always have Star Stable.
There is that. Yes, I did promise to return to that because we've got a sequel in mind for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also that other thing we love to hate.
Hmm?
Lion Gate.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I was also gonna say I think tomorrow I'm gonna try to do some pre-recorded videos so that while I'm away in Spain I'm not necessarily streaming every single night. So yeah, potentially if you two are around for that, I'll message you during the day. I was probably gonna think of like getting some AFMAL stuff that I forgot about back in the day to catch up on that, and then also probably a Lion Gate one because that seemed to go down well last time I was away on a trip.
I'm usually free sometime 8 a.m. CST before like 10 a.m. CST, and then free again for most of the afternoon.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll see if you're around. I'm obviously not going to do a Lion Gate without you because you're kind of like an essential ingredient for that. I discovered your channel, but it's very funny. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself.
Yeah, no one needs to know my channel. No. Like, it doesn't exist. I don't have a channel. No.
Yes, these two have channels as well. basically Ghosty and KW, the random channel, and the series and live channel. Both of those. I'm trying to rewind because I missed a line, I think. Yeah. Lila, do you know what happened to Lonnie? I haven't seen her all day at all today. Lonnie is a character who was introduced in last episode who got lost around the central city and decided to randomly just walk into a talent show building for no explained reason. And Evie, not Lila, but Evie, actually became friends immediately with Lonnie, but then had to go on stage, and they were never seen in a pair again after that. But I guess they still hang out. Name a singer
CG5.
from Edit. Yes,
CG5.
that's a good one. CG5, yeah. Angel Dust. Okay. One of those two, CG5 or Angel Dust. Okay, neither Josh. She was my new friend I met at the Spirit Talent Show. Kind of disappointed to see her gone. Yes, I agree. She was built up in the last episode and does nothing here. What was the point of that? But do I care about Lonnie? No. And you're supposed to be caring about me going through a breakup that I initiated minutes ago from a short relationship. I'm coming off really well on this one line here.
Can we start talking about Lonnie, please? I have a new spirit in my sight if you can all meet.
Lonnie's old news by now. I have a new spirit that we can neglect next episode.
What?
And who could that be?
You see.
Wait a minute, is it me? You're looking at me this entire time. My goodness, Rico is just awful in this episode.
Rico, you're
Yeah, no wonder they broke up.
It's the best channel 24 that I've seen. I can't have so good or bad thing that Angel Dust is endorsing this channel.
Wow.
Not really sure. Depends on who you ask, I suppose.
Oh, okay, imagine like all the characters.
Alistair thinks it's good advertising.
Others like, hey, you know what? This show is good. Maybe he can help me instead of Charlie.
I mean, you know, celebrity endorsement does go a long way. Any...
Are you as popular as the daughter of the devil himself, though? That's the thing.
Probably not. Well, then again, she wasn't exactly popular from what I remember.
Okay, fair enough.
Anyway, can we talk in private? Sure, why not? I need equal time with everyone, but I'm gonna contradict myself now and go off alone with you.
You two don't flirt around with each other and don't touch anything. I'll be right back.
What? Excuse me?
Rico just fully turns evil now. Okay.
Like, I wouldn't blame Rico if this is the start of his villain arc.
I would, because it's the weakest start ever. So, Josh, how do you feel about me? Wow, just straight in there. We're not gonna flirt. How do you feel about me?
Yeah, how do you feel about me?
Uber D, how do you feel about me?
I think
wanna
I'm
flirt
starting
with
to
you.
like Fluffy a
Thank you.
little bit more.
And
What?
yes, you.
What? Fluffy wasn't even mentioned in the conversation. Why did you bring her up? Oh wait, I know why. Because the next episode is called "Jealousy in the Woods," and we need someone to be jealous.
Jealousy. Oh, thank you. You can check out my personality everywhere on my channel. And both my channels too.
Yeah, and quite a lot of this channel too, actually.
I don't. Every time I see you lonely, I'm just like, does he need a guess? But sometimes sometimes I'm ill and I can't be here. Like, I don't want you to be lonely in a stream. I mean, who wants to be lonely in a live stream?
That's fair. It happened like 3 days in a row recently. I was like, oh, this is actually the longest I've gone without a guest for some time. It's a strange feeling.
Yeah, I was
Anyway.
during that time, or just busy.
Yeah. Okay. What? Why? We've been friends for as long as I can remember. You can't just ditch me. Are these two actually supposed to be?
What?
They said they've been friends, right? No one's being ditched. You're just saying, what?
Red flags everywhere. Oh, see, there's red flags everywhere.
All right. Okay. I'll play this thing. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Who made the Gacha story? It says in the description, by the way. Every Gacha review's got the visual video in the description. It's made by Misty Firefox, who sometimes appears in these streams, but will most likely have a comment of some kind. Fluffy has had a great place in my heart ever since he started attending Spirit Academy. We need to be a great team. We are required to be, I guess. That, you know, that's how that works. Who knows who'll be fighting off the field next? What field? What? Like, I know that they learn how to fight, but there's not like elimination rounds, I don't think. From what I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I like you both even if it's not equally. And Irene, she's been a great friend too. My goodness, like how do you feel about me? Oh, you're okay, I guess. Let me list all of the girls that rank above you. That's gonna do wonders for your self-esteem. Maybe it's time we get a fighting buddy, like a snow spirit boy who might like you a lot. You start setting him up with guys now. It's like you've got too many girls that you're pining after. You need some variety in there.
You need some sausage in your life. Here, have a male love interest.
Indeed. Okay. Hey, another line has a photo on with some pictures of you and me. Ah, yes. Let's just rub salt in the wound of me liking someone more than you by going over our entire friendship history together. Why does every character suck in this episode?
Because that's just because.
Yeah. Do you want to see if I can find it and we look for it? Why not just ask the sister? She's like right off the screen right now. Didn't I say we're not allowed to go through her stuff? I wouldn't do it if I were you. Yeah, just ask her. Why? Just because someone's out of frame doesn't mean they cease to exist.
Why are you like this?
It's like tiny little baby logic, Jacob.
Oh,
As soon
like
as it,
object permanence.
none of the FAFSA characters have object permanence.
Mm-hmm. Where's the baby? Where is the baby? I can't find the baby.
Okay, I thought you.
Angel Dust is like, name a has-been hotel character.
Try a Morningstar.
Husker.
Cherry
The
Bomb. I don't know.
I thought you were
Cherry
doing
Bomb
a
is like
Chuckle
Angel's
voice
best
for a
friend,
second
right?
there.
Yeah.
I thought you were doing a Chuckle's voice but there. I was like, but don't. I was like,
Oh wait, the Chuckles voice.
I thought when you were doing the worst of baby thing, I thought you were trying to do Chuckles, and I was like, I was this close.
I mean, we all know that he's down there somewhere with those other characters, right? We know that's where he went.
No.
God, I wish there was wide in hell.
That is an actual Chuckles quote from the original Legend of Antra streams. Yeah, the thing is, whenever I do the Chuckles impression, I'm doing like the Disney-fied Chuckles impression. So
Meanwhile, I have no limits. Like,
Yeah.
is this like I can actually swear?
Yeah, well, I mean, Yeah, ideally not on the stream, but yes, like outside of that, whenever I do Chuckle Pandas, still the live one. But yeah, original Chuckles is far more unhinged. I tell you what,
I bet. No, I bet. That's why I like to.
I'll show you a Chuckles compilation, so you'll see what I mean. Like his
God.
first line just sets the tone immediately. Okay, come on. We can't just look at it for a few minutes and then put it back and you won't even notice. I really want to make you feel as bad as possible right now. Please aid in my efforts to make you just destroy your entire confidence.
Does
Dude,
anyone like
Dude,
Valentina?
you're lucky.
I haven't got that far yet. I've only watched the pilot of the first episode so far because I'm on the Butter Bunch, which is my community channel. But like I'm reviewing that series with the rest of the Butter Bunch members, so we haven't got that far yet because I'm taking forever to edit the video.
I just know the character is bad anyway, so that's why I went, because I haven't even watched the show. The only thing I've seen are clips on like social media and just hearing the music everywhere as I go because it's so dang popular.
Oh, so I mean, it's fine. All I know is there's a character that's named Valentina. That doesn't really give me too much. So,
like, you didn't really give us a spoiler, Mr. Dusty Man. You just kind of stated that the character exists.
Yeah, so it's fine.
You're fine. You're good. You're good.
At least you're not Aiden who's like spoiler stuff no matter what.
Yeah, it's like, let me tell you in detail why Valentino is terrible, allegedly.
And just going to Aiden and I'm like, Aiden!
Mm-hmm.
Misty Dusty Man.
That sounds like a blend of Misty Firefox and, I don't know, Dusty Crop Hopper from Plains. Anyway.
Like I called Angel Dust Dusty Man.
Okay, there we go. So, yeah, so it's Misty Firefox and Angel Dust together. They form Misty Dusty Man.
Misty Dusty Man, the new superhero in Hospital Hotel. Will he save the world by helping Charlie Morningstar better than Alistair? Or will he betray his newfound friends, become an angel, and prove his worthiness to the angels of heaven? Found out in Hospital Hotel.
Looks like everything is dusty round here. Time to clean things up. There, my work is done.
Everything's still on fire. We're still in the middle of a cleanse. My legs. I've been cut in half.
My work is complete. On to the next dusty street.
There's like a whole like musical number to himself in the episode as he like goes around like the streets of the city as like destruction happens behind him, but all he cares about is just how dusty everything is.
He's Mr. Misty Dusty Man. He cleans up your streams horribly. He's Misty Dusty Mr. Man. I got a lyric.
You now have clean debris.
Thank you for saying that, Angel. Again, we're getting that endorsement. Nice. Anyway, I don't understand. Where are you going?
To my true spirit lover.
Where did this come from? You were talking in private a while ago, and then you decide to run away? But isn't it me who just got out of a relationship right now and was using this time to bond with people to help me through my breakup? Was it not me? You have yourself as a snow spirit. You have yourself as a snow spirit, and me with the fire and ice spirits. You already have a friend. Me.
What?
Does this man think that true lovers and friends are the same thing?
True love, I thought I had it all. True love, I thought it was real. True love, apparently I was wrong. True love, hence why the lyrics are wrong.
You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. That is right, I am your only friend. We only make out every other weekend. It isn't gay if it's on a Sunday, so you've got a friend in me. And yes, that was Toy Story. Ugh.
I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. That's not those songs. Yeah, I changed it to.
We know it's a parody.
Yes, this was a parody.
Well, we do parodies here. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. See, unlike FAFSA itself, we have the ability to change lyrics to suit the actual narrative that we're doing.
no,
Rico.
Rico, you don't know how much danger you could put into me. I mean, know someone who is safe enough.
I mean, I think does this mean like he's not like a safe choice, or he won't be safe outside the ice realm for too long because of like how they'll freeze or something? What time is it for us? It is 11:56 for me. 4 minutes until Valentine's Day.
6:56.
5:56.
There you are. You are on CST.
I am
The
on
best time
EST.
zone.
And I am on GMT. Everything rhymes. It's as good as can be.
Because he's on EST.
It's 11:56 for me. So you're also on GMT.
Military time. Wow.
Indeed. Yeah. I just autocorrect that in my head. I
Right.
found, yeah, people seem to have like a hard time, autocorrecting military time in their heads. It just subtract 12 from the number that's above 12 in any point. I hope if you guys are this energetic at this time. We're used to it at this point.
I shouldn't be this urgent because I've been feeling a little ill lately, but somehow I'm ill.
The thing is that we fuel each other. Like, we bounce off each other's energy, and the more that we bounce off, the more we amplify. So it just goes back and forth. We just end up being crazy,
I have a caffeine addiction.
which is also helpful, I suppose.
And I have a book addiction because I got like 20 plus books from the library, and they're all probably be doomed soon if I don't read them all.
I don't think that was relevant to the energy thing, but it's a good reason to use your energy to get through them all.
I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. This is why book time is always weekly because I'm reading them too fast.
Honestly, you should go to Spain at some point. You can get loads of books for very cheap.
What?
Yeah, like in most, like, there's like a bunch of like very small bookstores, and sometimes you can get a decent book for like a couple of euros.
What? Eh?
Yeah, like I will say you have to. It takes a bit more effort to find books that are in English, but they do exist. Like there are places for that.
All right. When am I supposed to go to Spain next time? Let's see, like.
Yeah, or just get like that app on your phone that translates text for you. Then why did you include me in the first place? Because you asked to! Well, oh, as in like this part here. I mean, yeah, taking him outside was actually that is a fair question, actually. Why was he?
It's like you guys
Oh,
drink.
no answer? Okay, fine, I'll just
What?
perch over and lean on nothing while the camera goes in at a different rate to my actual body zooming in.
I didn't drink 9 gallons of coffee to have
Oh
caffeine.
no!
I am the caffeine!
Dusting Man is talking about our energy levels. How we seem to
Yeah.
be of the hyperactive.
Apparently,
I know.
yeah.
I'm just saying. I am the caffeine. I am the energy.
In that case, I need it. Please give me some of it.
I'm sure.
I'm very tired.
You're the one who's actually had the caffeine, Ghosty. There's another song now.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course it is.
I'm not Dusting Man.
Where I make up stories all the time, and I pretend that I am not someone left to
What? If that's to face the world alone, don't shut out the person. What are you talking about?
What about your romance with Florence?
Yeah, exactly. That.
I found a stranger calling out my name. I have a feeling you will be so proud. And
Whoa! Is that Evie, the person who I was right in front of me before?
he's gonna leave me now, but he's not you.
I like how she's trying to address, like Rika's and like, this person isn't you, but then she walked away to sing the song that is about Rico that she wanted him to hear about, I guess.
He's not you. He will never be you.
And was this the only reason that the whole like Evie and Rico subplot happens is just to have Evie sing this song? Here's an idea. How about this is the song that Dora sings after her and Rico have like a bit of a process or something? I mean, it's still a very fast breakup considering they only just got together, but at least they've had like an episode of time, maybe a little bit of it to process it, and then it actually kind of seems to fit because Dora, for the most part, has had to be alone. Evie's had a sister all of her life. Dora literally physically can't live in the same place as her sister, and I guess her adoptive brother might not be around. It really depends. Her dad's controlling, so mom's dead. Except she isn't, because we found that out earlier, but whatever.
Photo book with my mistakes.
Ah, so now we get the photo book. Does that mean that the others like found it? That it wasn't about them?
Never got to me.
How did he do this?
Things I wanna talk about. Hard to say it.
Oh, you mean like how do they do the effects or how do they find it?
Like, how did they do like where it looks like a
I think there's transitions that you have in certain editing softwares that people have used occasionally. That's why a lot of gacha intros look like this to some degree.
Right. Because I always want to do something where I want to do like a gacha series where it's like a comic book, then like, with like not like a bunch of movies or whatever or something like I don't know.
Yeah,
It's just something like-
I actually have also always wanted to make a gacha comic book at some point, like an actual comic book that might be like put on Instagram or something.
She's ice skating.
Yep. Well, that's back to that sapphic moment.
In the snow, I can see just where
She teleports in front because the background doesn't change.
For a minute in a world so cold, where I have everything.
Like how the snow was almost isolated to her for a
But
second.
he's not you.
And here we have the repeat again with a few more
He's
overlays.
not you.
I don't know, Angel Dust. What do you call a sleeping T-Rex?
Never be you. But he's not you.
Oh, this effect again.
Oh my god, again.
He's not you.
A dino snore.
Oh,
All right. Should have guessed that one. Yeah, I was just the only pun that I know is the what do you call a blind dinosaur? Do you think he saw us? That's the one that I've heard of. Ah, but what's another word for that? I don't know, but look it up in the Do You Think Thesaurus.
Wow.
I actually came up with that like last night, and I thought I will never have an excuse to make this joke, and like you just present that to me, so thank you.
I got a joke.
Yeah.
What kind of jeans that Mario wears?
I don't know. I don't know any types of jeans. Go on.
Denim, denim, denim. Denim, denim,
Okay.
denim.
I think I actually have heard of that one actually.
I do not like the slow walking. No.
Well, I thought it was slow. Yeah, it's because like now you can tell that the foot, like the back foot, is actually like shuffling upwards on the knee and then shuddering back down again.
Also, I'd like to make this fun. Are you a whale? Because you're the biggest thing in my ocean.
Pun pickup lines. Here we go. We're gonna get into Ashley territory now, aren't we?
Oh,
The Angel does
Ashley.
making puns and pickup lines.
No. Guzzy, no.
For a while, that was my only has-been hotel experience, was Ashley stream compilations. Which directly inspired me to then do like the Darby impression I used to do for Shorty to make them freak out.
That's how you do a Dobby impression?
You need to show KW the Dobby impression now.
Okay, I haven't done it for a while, so I might be a little rusty.
Oh my god, Jesus!
There's a video on Emily's channel, I think, of me doing like a roses are red, violets are blue, so they will burn, so will you, or something like that, in Darby's voice.
I thought you had me with this Dobby voice, but you! Oh! I don't know how I feel about that!
I haven't done it in a while because Shorty and Quaddy haven't been on call with me for ages.
Yeah, we're in Shorty. I need to.
Oh, Shorty, where are you? I think that's like really what got me to like knuckle down impressions. Just gotta read all these and are you a parking ticket? Because you have fine written all over you. I will open up that commission of like different voices and different things people can say. That needs to be a series now.
This is not Chuckles, so trying to do some pickup line.
Yeah, knee was the. Have you seen the Afmal pickup lines video or videos? There's two of them.
I don't know.
Oh, they're classic. I'll show you after the stream ends.
Okay.
Well, looks like Lila is gone.
Bye.
Oh, I clicked the wrong place.
Oh,
my bad. We get to see.
I'm
I'm going to show the walking cycle again. I want to really appreciate the backpack here. Yeah. So look, further up, it shuffles down. It rotates, then like goes like in a diagonal downwards. Up again, very detached from the knee, also before. Readjustable fly, yeah. Boom.
Or maybe also say if I ever did 20, that would probably be my 20 right there.
And this is why the Gacha Life 2 custom poses are actually a great thing. In fact, dare I say, Bon has you covered, because instead of 4 frames of walking, 12 frames actually makes it seem like it's tweened anyway. Is that it? Oh no, yeah. Looks like Lida is gone. Wow, you took longer than expected. Where's Lila? Well, you know your dear sister that you that you have like grown up through all of your life and you love and cherish above all others. Yeah, I let her wander off into the snow woods all by herself and came back without checking on her. She says something about like a lot. Something about like the true love or something. She was gonna go find the woods. I bet it's the Yeti from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. We've got a Chuckles pickup line now.
Are you a Thurkith? Because we're going to go places.
I'm an effing clown, and you gonna join the circus. You. But I know you ain't perfect.
What's wrong,
Maybe if I'm
KW?
a
Didn't expect to
peasant.
be flirted with by a clown today?
Baby, if I'm a peasant, tell me why I make you nervous. Let these people talk. Let those feelings to the surface. You know, what? One of these days, I'll just do like an like a Chuckles cover of something, and like pretend market it like it's an AI cover and see who falls for it. Let's see if humans can impersonate AI.
Yes! Yes!
Oh, also, yeah, one more. If you were fruit, you'd be a fine apple. That was another one. There you go. Oh, we got this. Yeah, I saw the comment, Angel Dust. Don't worry. It took me a while, but I got to it. KW is going through ringers, I think. KW is experiencing things you didn't know that she could experience. Wow, you took longer than... I'm sorry, I stopped recording. She's ran off to get her spirit crush. What? Why? Is it because she doesn't like us? It's not because she doesn't like... What is it with everyone being so possessive this episode? People are allowed to have crushes and therefore not always be around you. What an... Everyone seems to be like that this episode. Except for Dora, who got dumped anyway.
I'd like to imagine that everyone in this friend group is in an incredibly unhealthy, codependent relationship with each other. That's why they keep saying love ballads to each other.
That's why they all like forget whenever everyone's bullied everyone and they just like hang out because of that, yeah. Even if there was zero gravity, I would still be falling for you.
Like, it would make sense that everyone's in an extremely unhealthy codependent relationship because of conversations like these.
Mm-hmm.
They all need each other for validation, and that's the only reason why they get along.
That's why they have TikTok and Instagram and everything. Okay, we need to go find her now. Evie, relax. I know she's your sister and that you care about her, and let me stop you there because you just answered your own question. Whatever your question is, you just answered it. Now go with her. But she's an adult that goes to school and can really do whatever she wants. I'm sure she'll come back eventually.
His face was went into his eyes!
All these characters adults. Is Spirit Academy a college? Because it didn't seem like it was.
Oh, this whole entire time it was a college.
I suppose. I'll get it. The doorbell didn't ring. I'll go get it.
Ding dong!
Yeah, exactly. Even Cat Valentine gets that right. Hello, my friend. You have to specify my friend because you know he has a crush on you now. And that he likes you more than his childhood friends. Hello, my buddy old pal. That is entirely platonic. I thought it would be nice for me to walk you home so you're not lonely. Not because I like you or anything. Can you accept my request, please? Oh, and that was the cliffhanger. I guess cue the jealousy line.
No!
All right.
No! Dolls! Dolls! Doll! Doll!
Oh, Ashley! Fine, I'll read it as Sonic then. Jeez. I'll read it as Sonic, okay? Angel Dust is saying, do it in the chat. Okay. Hey kids, it's me, Sonic. If I were a cat, I'd spend all my 9 lives with you. Unless you're Amy.
Sonic!
Except
Yo,
Amy.
Sonic! Bingo, bingo, hammer!
Okay. All right. Hello, everyone. Thanks for watching this episode, and thanks for your patience this time around. It was a little longer of a wait than usual because I took a break from editing episodes last month to take advantage of the holidays. But I'm happy that it's finally here, and thank you for the love and support throughout the series. It makes me proud that it's the first episode of 2022, and I can't wait to release more episodes this year. Thank you again. And there we go.
Right, pros and cons are everyone, and my pros, I guess the characters look decent as usual. Nothing too bad, could but better. And some of the dialogue is alrightish, could have been also improved. Some of them were kind of a little bit cringe, like Jacob said, kind of reminds me of like the old like English jobs of anime.
Like 90s mistranslations, yeah.
Yeah. And like the song choosing could have been also done better, I feel like, because it was confusing. This episode was really confusing because it's like, oh, they're wanting to get together, but then they don't want to get together, and then there's like friends like fighting for each other and stuff. Like, it's just like a messy plot. In all honesty, I feel like there's no really a plot. The only plot was like 2 characters broke up within hours before they even date or anything like that, before they consider boyfriend and girlfriend, and so it's just. But that's like only like within 5 minutes of this episode, so it's just like a mess.
Yeah, pretty much. Pros and cons with the plot. Well, let's review the plot for a second. So, couple got together in the last episode. There was a hint of someone recording them. They dealt with like the fallout of that. Dora seemed to be, coming to terms with it. The fact there was a recording. Rico was still freaking out. Then. But you know what? They could have actually gotten past that, and Rico invited her on a date, so he seemed like he was willing to put the video aside. So already the major conflict of the episode was over within like 3 scenes. Then after that, of course, what do you do instead? Well, you have to establish that Dora, despite moving past that in the actual classroom, needs to go back on that again, and then become short-tempered with her friends in honestly, not even that bad of a way. She's just kind of like, she likes raise her voice at them once, twice maybe, and that's it. And then tells the story of a thing that happened in her past, which was still a very weak motivation anyway. And because of that situation, that very, very, very light meltdown, Rico instantly breaks up with her and tries to become extremely possessive over Lila instead. Like instantaneously, like he says, like Lila, Evie, let's go and let's go to your house. I'll spend time with everyone. And then as soon as Lila wants to be talking private, he finds out, oh wait, you've been talking about me this whole time, this whole hour. Then, but you have like this other true love or something. So we have like one couple that's been built up for the entire series, breaks up immediately. Going to have another will they won't they with a spirit love that we haven't seen at all. And then on top of that, we go back into the I guess hinting at a jealousy arc for next episode. It seems that every single romantic cliche has to be hit in this, including terrible breakups. And the only thing that we don't actually get is a satisfying romantic relationship. which is what all of these things are sort of trying to base towards or try to move towards. But if this is how relationships are treated in the series, then that's just basically a lie. There's no
Like, I'm convinced that Misty Shadowfox doesn't know how to write relationships because they've probably never been in one.
then they should stop building up to all of them, like the Sonic PSA said earlier. That really is no good. So yeah, as far as this one, Misty Firefox hoped would be received as the best episode of the series, and once again, it's a low bar considering how like hair pulling the other ones have been so far. I wouldn't say it's the worst episode. Whether or not it's the best remains to be seen. I kind of don't want to have to rewatch the whole series to find that out. So, maybe I'll say it's comfortably in the middle at the very least. So yeah, that's everything.
FAFSA just feels confused. It doesn't know what
Yeah.
it's supposed to be going towards. Also, if FAFSA is a college, like the actual school, it does not operate like one.
Which again, I think people are probably confused about like how lots of colleges actually function because they haven't been to them themselves. Most people writing about colleges are mainly thinking like, oh, I need these characters to be adults so they have a bit more independence. But then, of course, they don't consider like, what does that entail?
They don't like consider doing the research
Yeah.
on what exactly college entails. It's like, oh yes, college. Let's just shove our characters in there. It'll be fine.
Yeah. So, and then of course, there's also the idea of everyone becoming possessive over each other, which hasn't really been a thing. They've hung out a lot with each other, but again, as far as jealousy in relationships goes, it's mostly just left to like Evie and Fluffy and got a name of guy who I've forgotten, main male love interest of Fluffy. Yeah, Dora and Rico seemed very solid. If there was any hope for any couple, it was that one. So yeah, I'm not holding much hope for anyone else. We have a final request, by the way. KW, can you sing Poison by Angel Dust, please?
I am actually looking at the lyrics. The thing is that I only know like the chorus bit in my head without messing it up. So if you're fine with me just singing the chorus, I can do that. Because I haven't really fully listened to the song.
Yeah, if you want to hear KW sing, check out Shipping Shrine on my channel.
No!
Or Mythical names.
So I'm just saying if they're gonna answer or not.
Alright. In the meantime, I need to look up what does Bubble Bass sound like in English. I forgot what his English voice was. This pickup line is perfect for Bubble Bass. And
okay, this is fine. Alright, here we go.
Alright.
I just trying to get the right beat. Cause I know you're poison, you're feeding me poison. Addicted to this feeling, I can't help but swallow up your poison. I made my choice and every night like there's no tomorrow. Anyway you want me, baby, that's the way you got me. I'll be yours. My stars get in with it from your poison or something like that. That's the best I can do without remembering how the song sounds like. So if I messed up, I apologize.
Yeah. Speaking of messing up, I'm just listening to Bubble Bass right now as well.
Oh god, Bubble Bass.
Okay.
Like the pickle of my cheeseburger, I'd want to take you around.
I don't know. That's my... I'd like to take you around. It should have gone down. I don't know. That one I've got to work on. I haven't never done Bubble Bass.
Thank you. Thank you. I usually...
My passion review or Valentine's Day Gacha stream. I'm going to do my passion review. I honestly should have considered doing Valentine's Day Gachas today. I probably should have come up with that idea because I did promise to do my passion on Valentine's Day. KW, Can I do it with SpongeBob?
Imagine SpongeBob singing Poison. Yes,
No,
I know you're poison.
I think it was more of a request for like this.
Yeah, I know, but still.
Yeah. Oh God. Okay. Let me. I know Tom K does this. All right. You know what? You do it, KW.
Oh, God. I like the pickle of my cheese because I want to take you around.
I don't think you have to like vibrate all the time, but fair enough. Yeah.
That's how I do SpongeBob. That's literally how I do it.
Okay, fair enough. That's close enough. All right. We're gonna watch Math Mouth pickup lines. So yeah.
No pickup lines. Oh God,
All right. So thanks everyone for watching. Please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters. And subscribe to us already. And turn notifications. And on that note, until next time.